we are live. Hello! Welcome to D&D Digest. I'm DM3000, and today we'll be playing Curse of Strahd, Hardcore. I'm joined today by three excellent human beings, players, and just overall great people. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves and the characters you'll be playing today. Let's start with AJ.
Hey everyone. I'll be playing my characters Willow and Georgie. They are halflings. They're both rogues, and and that's it.
Halfling rogues. Should I show what they look like now, or you wanted me to show it later?
You could do it later.
Okay.
When they
Later
pop
it
up.
is. Sure. All right, Marco.
Hey, I'm Marco. I'll be playing Rin and Fang. Yeah, Rin is a monster hunter, specifically in the undead variety. He's out for vengeance. You know,
Nice.
He's from a vampire hunter clan. It's just excited to be here, really. Fang is a monk from a ninja monastery. And he's also a cat. So there's that.
Ninjas. Cat.
Yeah, ninja cat. That's all.
AJ looks at you disapprovingly.
Hey.
I saw that look in your eye. Brian, would you like to introduce yourself and your characters today? Oh, no audio, sir.
That's right. I forgot I'm on push to talk. That's embarrassing. Hey,
Oh, that's all right.
I'm Brian, and I'll be playing Max Emum, a human paladin, and Massive Dwarf, a dwarf cleric. They're brothers, not by blood, but by heart. They were raised together, trained together, and they lived together for much of their lives. Guarding an ancient artifact that could destroy the world until they both discovered that the artifact was a fake. Moving on from that, they're now just wandering the world looking for purpose, basically. So they ended up here.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to ask you guys to draw a bridge between your backstories and where I'm gonna start you off today.
This song
Think
has
about
such
it.
like dark undertones.
Huh? The song?
Just yeah, because wasn't this the song that Willow had to play?
Yeah. We had one of our halflings, one of AJ's halflings last session go through a bit of a traumatic experience playing this song. But yeah. Without further ado, I'd like to begin us on our journey today as we continue into a land of danger and vampires and blood sucking and hardcore blood sucking. All right, here we go. Perfect. Right when the song ended.
That was really well timed.
Yeah.
As we begin our journey, I'm going to ask the three of you to have your second group of characters ready. They're each playing 2 characters each. We played with Group A, Team A last time. I'm asking them to prepare Team B. And if you're all good to go, I'll give you guys your intro. Is everybody good to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Your party has accepted a quest from a strange messenger. The guilds hadn't been offering very many quests lately. Desperate, you accepted a suspiciously well-paying job to escort a merchant to a city to the east. With him is a silent man, seems to help along with things and doesn't speak much. The travel so far has been long, and as you and the air grew cold and the air thin, the further along you got. You reach the top of a hill, just outside a forest tree line. You see small mountains that form a bit of a valley. Nestled within the valley is a small city, if it can be called that. Maybe a town is more appropriate. As you continue on in your carriage, you eventually, after several more hours pass, it's about late afternoon, you make it to the farming district, is what it looks like. And the merchant stops the carriage, stops the horses. He gets down and he says,
Okay.
Hello?
Oh.
he looks off into the distance. And
We're stopped?
yeah, he stopped. He stopped the carriage.
Oh. Merchant, why have we stopped?
Oh, nice accent. He says, the horses cannot go down this path. He points towards an unpaved road that leads off to the side.
Were you gonna tell us that, or just wait for us to ask you? Or...
No, he says, I need you to collect the crops from the farm over there. Bring it into the city and I will meet you there at sundown.
We're not farmers.
No. There is a farming family there. They will give you what you need.
Oh. Okay.
Tepesh is familiar with them. He will provide the introductions. The man...
Sorry, what's his name?
Tepesh. He's the man that's sitting in the back of the carriage with you guys. He's going to move to the front to drive the carriage towards the farm.
He's been with us this whole time?
Yep. He's like a servant to the guy.
Okay. Does he seem sus?
He's... if quiet is sus.
Okay.
Sus. Did someone say sus?
You arrive at the farm, and it's, like I said, it's late afternoon. There's light coming from within the farm. And a woman comes out. She has two kids playing around, and she's holding like an infant in her arms as well. Are you here to collect the crops?
Yes. What are they?
They're around back. You'll have to go into the barn.
Okay. It seems seems like a trap. It's nighttime now?
It's late afternoon. The sun is beginning to set. It's not sundown.
Alright.
Let's go to
Start
the
walking.
barn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to the bar. Wait.
Okay.
As we're walking away, I want to make an insight check to see
On
if
what?
she's lying to us.
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, that kid was suspicious.
Yeah.
What kid?
Something about that infant.
The kids and the infant in her arms.
Okay.
Are the crops really in the barn?
It's a typical
You,
disguise.
you keep animals in a barn, not crops.
She says, I have to get the children out of the rain, but if you can collect the crops, we've put them into the barn so that they don't get wet. Makes sense to you guys.
That seems logical.
Yeah, that does.
What kind of crops are we getting? Or do we know?
You didn't say.
Making 200 pounds of potatoes. That's
It's just
That's
so
weed.
much corn.
Just so much weed.
Okay. So you
Okay.
guys, you head to the back. Tepesh, brings the carriage over, and he kind of positions it to where you guys can start collecting. As you open up the barn door, it goes. Darkness inside. There's still some light coming from the sky. It's not a lot. The barn itself is dimly lit.
I have dark vision. Can I see anything in like the?
Yeah. So as you're looking around, you don't immediately see the crops. Not by the entrance, at least. And as you head in, you begin looking around. Go ahead and roll for perception.
Hell yeah. My time to shine. Oh, never mind.
Can each of us roll, or is it
Right.
just one?
So Brian's looking. He trips. You trip over a hoe.
Sorry, I thought we
Sorry.
were all looking.
That's
I
me.
rolled inevitably.
You trip over a hoe and you fall to the ground. You have mud in your face.
What are you doing?
Falling.
Okay.
You look around, and one of the horses lunges forward and goes. Its eyes wide. It looks towards you. Comes out of the darkness. Something startled it.
It's probably be falling over on a hoe. It was probably us barging into the barn.
I hate horses.
Who brings the stuff over? You find the crops in the far end of the barn.
We'll bring him over.
It's weird that people are like, "Oh, people are coming to pick up something. Let's put it in the way in the back.
Yeah.
Have them get it. Do everything."
Dwarf's a pretty strong boy, so Dwarf will carry them
Okay.
back.
By himself?
Yeah, by himself, all of them in one trip.
Okay.
As you know, you can't do it in one trip. You're just weak.
Yeah.
I unhinged the lock that the horse
the stable.
is in the stable of the horse. I just unhinge it.
Okay,
I-
are you trying to like get to
No,
the
I'm-
horse?
no, I'm just
Free
Tampering.
it.
I'm tampering with things, you know, like I touch things and I just kind of like I'll like
What's this?
What are you
With malintent.
planning?
I'll just unhook it and
Like
what?
with malintent, or like are you just like well.
Yeah, I'm like
You, sh-
no reason, just
You're
he's just
literally
kind of
planning.
thick-headed. He's just kind of.
This is our thug, Georgie.
No intent, my ass.
I'm just like tampering with things, and he'll probably do that more often.
Okay.
Good to know.
All right. So the horse doesn't know it's unhinged, but he's kind of going around in that area. Dwarf, go ahead and roll for athletics. You're carrying 10 sacks of potatoes.
He's gonna get trampled by a horse and die.
No way in hell, buddy.
All right. So you guys see him. Dwarf packs them all. How are you carrying? How is Dwarf carrying all the sacks of potatoes?
There's 10 stacks. It's 10 sacks, right?
There's 10 sacks.
Yeah. Stack them all up like Lego blocks, and one on each shoulder. So like
Okay.
5 on each shoulder.
Okay. So you see Dwarf. I'll show Dwarf. You see Dwarf carrying 2 large stacks of sacks of potatoes on either side. He starts heading out, and he's doing a great job. It was heavy, but he's a strong boy. And as he's moving forward, do you guys do anything? Offer any help? Do you say anything?
Nope.
No,
I didn't need the help, but I'll remember this.
I'm just trying to dry myself.
Okay. All right. So I can see it. So what? Well, actually, does that look like he's like a dog kind of?
what the heck?
I'm licking myself.
This is
Okay, this is my first time looking at.
fine.
It's my first time ever seeing him, even on the carriage. I was just like, what the? He's a cat
What are you looking at?
this whole time. Okay.
Okay. And so okay. Oh, for real. Okay, so that's how he's drying himself off.
Don't watch me. It's weird.
Doesn't have
Don't
hands.
look at me.
He has
Don't
paws.
watch me.
Okay, sure. And okay, so you're drying yourself off. Georgie, you see him. You're just kind of tinkering. Dwarf. I'm gonna ask you to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh my
He's
god.
gonna die here.
You're gonna fucking kill me again right off the bat?
The horse is gonna do like a back kick into your face.
Why?
For a little context, I had a character also called Dwarf, no relation, in a previous playthrough, who died immediately within the first 20 minutes of the session.
He had like 2 lines of dialogue and died.
He had 2 literal lines of dialogue, and they got stabbed in the back. It died immediately. Anyways,
And for more context, that was permadeath, not like a unconscious, like straight
yeah,
up
instant death. Yeah, that's a 5.
Uh-oh.
5. At disadvantage. Yeah. Okay. So a large steed breaks free from his breaks free from his stable and starts running around. As he runs your direction, you topple over, and he steps on one of your feet.
Ow!
You're gonna take. I'll leave it to the dice.
The potatoes! No!
Dwarf the crops.
Crops!
You're gonna take 10 damage.
Yeesh!
I kind of have this like shifty eyes, like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I fully saw him like open the hinge too. I didn't see anything.
How did that horse get free?
Okay.
You must have hit it when you grabbed the potatoes.
Oh. reap what you sow.
Okay.
You learned a lesson.
The horse is running around, and he finds his way out. He runs off into the distance.
Just to let you guys know, both my characters have negative intelligence. They're both idiots. They're just the exact same character with different races.
Fantastic. Well, it's not our problem.
How about our horse? Like,
It's
with,
my problem if I'm the one who let it free. I'll
The
go
horses
handle
are
the
fine.
horse.
so it's just that horse that's just kind of crazy. Okay.
I'll go and try to calm the horse.
Okay. So where did you put this? Oh, you didn't pick up the sacks of potatoes?
No.
I guess so.
Okay.
I
So
guess
this.
I'll pick up a sack.
Yeah,
Just
I'll start. I'll help out.
Okay. You guys. So you're doing it one by one, or are you trying to do something difficult like what he did, like where he
No.
stacked all of them? Okay.
Nope.
So
I'm
one at a
half-
time. Okay, sure. Not something you guys have to roll for. You carefully pick up the sacks of potatoes, and you bring them over into the carriage. Takes a couple of trips, but it's no ordeal for a couple of hardy adventurers like yourselves. Dwarf
I
runs off into the rain. Dwarf runs off into the rain to chase down the horse.
Steed! Steed, return!
Is he shirtless? In that picture, it looks like he might be shirtless.
I just drew like really like down to like here.
I see.
And it's like, so there's like no clothes, but yeah, he could be shirtless. He's wearing chainmail, like canonly in terms
Chainmail
of
on top of his shirtless body.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound comfortable. Brian, I'm going to ask you to roll for animal handling. You're able to corner the horse. There's a
The champ.
nice. You calm the horse down. He doesn't have a saddle on him. What's your plan?
I'll just walk him back to the barn.
Okay. You bring him back to the barn. You guys see Dwarf. He's drenched, but he brings the horse back into the barn. As the horse approaches the barn, you notice it gets like uneasy, and it starts making a bit of a fuss. Which is interesting.
Steed, what's wrong?
I think he doesn't like your face, Fang.
Excuse me?
Dang, you must. If the horse doesn't like your face, then you must not show your face here.
I'm not the one that let it go.
Sorry, Fang. You're going to have to move over there behind the barn where the horse can't
I'll
see.
wait in the carriage.
Okay, very good. Come on, Steed, inside.
The farmer's wife approaches Tepesh and she says, "Is it okay if you bring my daughter into town? I think my husband needs to be collected from the tavern."
Who is this?
The farmer's wife.
She needs us to bring the girl to the
Tepesh
dad.
is the farmer husband?
No. Tepesh is the guy
Oh.
that's with you, the quiet guy. The
Oh,
servant.
okay.
Her husband is in town.
Yeah.
and
And
Yeah,
she
I see.
says he's at the tavern drunk.
We're not babysitters.
Nah. She can handle herself. She just needs to get that troublemaker of a husband of mine.
Alright. We're not liable.
Okay. Less mouth to feed is more food on the table for the eaters.
The what?
Holy.
Okay.
I thought I was being kind of cold, but okay.
The little girl is she's out of earshot, but she's approaching you guys. She's about 13.
There's potatoes in the back if you want.
That's from her farm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to talk to
I was
children.
supposed to say in this situation. Dork has never interacted with anybody but
No.
Max.
Okay. It's okay. You guys all load up into the the carriage, and Tepesh says, sundown is approaching.
And
We were supposed to meet him at sundown. In the town, we should go.
Well, you better get going.
He gets back onto the he takes the reins and he sits back onto the carriage. You guys load in, and he heads down the road. As you walk down, or as you continue down, who is it? Dwarf. As you're looking out the carriage towards the back, you notice the farmer's wife is standing at the deck, holding her infant in her arms, and just watching as you guys leave. But you're down quite a distance, and she's still
there?
watching.
I mean, I still feel that that's pretty normal. I mean, like, I stare back. I know she probably can't see it at this range, but I'm also watching her until we can no longer see her. How about that?
I want to just kind of keep an eye on the girl, like in the corner of my eye.
Okay.
I don't like new people joining us.
Okay. So she sits in the back in the corner. She kind of keeps to herself. Her body language is very insecure. She's slouched. She's her hands are her arms are crossed, and she's like almost fetal position sitting, if that makes sense.
Are you all right?
Just cold, I guess.
Do you think I feel?
Okay, I guess I'll give her my. Oh, I have a winter blanket.
I like how pissed
my
off
God.
you were that you
Yeah.
had to like help the girl. She's
I
taller
mean, I'm just
than,
as cold.
She's taller than Georgie and Dwarf.
I mean, who isn't? I give her my winter blanket. Here.
So she looks. She says, "Oh, thank you very much." She wraps it around herself, and it's just in that moment while you're handing it off to her that you're close enough to see her eyes are beautiful, and it looks like there's a purity to her that's refreshing.
Oh
Remember
no!
Fang? Remember Fang? She's 13.
No.
Wow, Brian!
I know. No, I'm
You two,
concerned.
hey, hold on a minute. Why are you pinning us to me? You're the one describing it like that.
Yeah, what? No, I'm just saying. Like, she seems like.
Usually, when someone starts off a sentence with "their eyes are beautiful,"
This is sounding a little bit like a. Never mind. I won't be meta.
Okay. All right. So you guys approach the town, and you hear bells going off. As you do, the town
Do
itself.
we-
Sorry.
Sorry. I was just gonna ask if we know anything about this town.
No, it's nowhere you guys have been. It's further east than any of you guys have ever been. But all of you agreed to take the quest because it paid so well.
Any rumors?
Far off to the east, not so much. No.
Okay.
No. As you reach the town, you eventually make it to the town center. You see a bunch of people have gathered near the center, and there's what looks to be a priest on a stand. He's making a speech. From where you're standing, you can't hear what he's saying. But there's also the tavern area, and just outside, you see the merchant standing there. He greets you guys as you come, and Tepesh approaches him to talk. They start unloading the potatoes.
As they're busy talking, I go through the merchant's stall and see if I can just take something shiny. I don't know what it is. I just whatever shiny thing is there, I'll take it and inspect it later.
Roll for stealth.
Oh.
Perception.
Okay. Where is it?
20.
20. Very nice. Yes. You're very, very stealthy. You move almost one with the shadows as you go from alley, like hidden, kind of obscured in the alley, and then you move towards the stall in this very moment that you know he looks away. And when he's not looking, you're able to grab something from his satchel. The first shiny thing that you see, and you pull out a knife. The knife itself looks strange. Its handle is red. The blade itself is black, but sharpened on the outsides, as well as like in a circle on the inside. There's a small red gem just above that circle on the inside. As you grab it, there's a heaviness that you feel.
Like just physically, or it's like you just feel something inside that's
Yeah,
there's a weight to it.
right. Yes.
I kind of just like
Yeah.
pocket that.
Okay.
Okay.
The merchant says to you, we're just going to be unloading the carriage. Tepesh and I can handle it, though. If you'd like to meet back around time for dinner, we can meet at the tavern.
With the merchant or Tavish?
Tepesh and the merchant are going to handle everything, and then
Yeah.
they'll meet you guys back there for
Like
dinner
we're
time.
meeting with the merchant again?
Yes.
Oh. Kind of don't want to see the merchant again. Kind of just took his knife. But he doesn't know
Fine.
that, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
yeah.
so fine.
Okay. Okay. So as you guys part with the merchant and Tepesh, it's not long before, like, you walk half a block away, the equivalent of half a block away, when down an alleyway you hear people fighting.
Did the girl come with us?
You saw the girl, like, not a word to any of you. She went straight into the tavern.
Took my blanket.
Okay. Okay. You
Was
Was
hear
it? Oh,
you hear two people arguing in the alley.
Can we just eavesdrop first? See what
Yeah.
they're arguing about? Hear what they're arguing.
So Georgie listens into the alley, and you hear, "You think you're above God? You think he speaks to you and not to us who pray in the house of God?"
I turn my head to Dwarf. Hey, it's something about the Lord. I don't know anything, but you might want to hear this.
The Lord. Are they being blasphemous?
Yeah?
What? What? I push past. Sorry, which one are you again? Georgie.
He's
or
playing
what?
Georgie right now.
Georgie. Push past Georgie and
This is
start-
Georgie.
barrel into the alleyway.
You barrel into
What-
the alleyway.
What's going on here?
So I'll tell you what you see before you even say that. You see a priest holding the wrists plural. There are two other priests with him. The priest is holding up the wrists of an old man in a robe. The old man is not putting up too much of a struggle, but he says he's definitely the passive one in this argument. He says,
we simply speak to him, and if he speaks to us, that is our way. We're only here to aid the people. We look for no trouble with your church.
That's what you hear and you see.
Okay. Still barreling down, and I'm gonna still shout, "What's going on here?"
Okay. The priest holding the wrists looks at you and says,
Mind your own business.
This is my business if it's business about the Lord. Oh, I'll present my holy symbol.
okay. You present a cross. He looks at you and says,
Ah, so you would agree, wouldn't you, that the work of the speakers is blasphemous?
It works.
The speakers.
The speakers. Whatever they may do, that does not change the fact that you hold against you a passive man.
The what?
"Shut up! Wait, Marco." Okay, he says,
What?
nothing. Wait. He says,
They come here, and they bring the words of the devil. They spread lies about the faith. We can't allow that. We must kick them out. We must expel them from the town.
Forget their actions then, but focus on your actions now. Do you think that your actions could be justified by the Lord? You think the Lord would act in this manner?
I believe the Lord would want us to rid Greshit of the heretics.
Then how are you no different from them? You believe they speak to the Lord and they're being blasphemous, and yet you claim the same thing. You claim to hear the Lord and to understand his actions?
It's written in the holy book. You should know that. You're wasting our time.
No, my friend. You are wasting mine. Unhand him. There's no need for violence within the Lord's name.
You would speak like this to another man of God.
I do not consider you a man of God. Walking around prostrating himself like he is the Lord, like he knows the Lord.
How dare you speak to me like that?
the other priests pull out knives.
I pull out my big ass warhammer.
You pull out your warhammer. You guys look down the alleyway. Who is this? Georgie and Fang.
I mentally checked out like at the very beginning of this.
I'm watching and I
In
I go
character or as player?
As character.
As character.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If this is a pride thing, I don't want to participate in.
Okay.
I go because I'm watching this, but I'm in the back. I'm not getting involved. I just go like, hey, Fang, you should get in there. I think Dwarf needs your help.
He'll be fine.
I like how you're volunteering him.
I'll deal with you later.
He throws the old man against the wall. The old man goes, "Ah! Oh!" I didn't mean for that to come out so so much the way that it did. But
Did he enjoy that?
I don't know if they noticed me, but
Act as if the Lord guides you and yet you resort to violence. You truly believe that your Lord would justify these actions, or that you can justify these actions under your Lord's eye. You're nothing but a child.
How dare you?
He pulls out a blade of his own. They move to approach you.
How many are there?
3.
I'm going. How far does the alley go down? Like,
Pretty far. I mean, like, probably 20 yards.
20 yards? Does it like so when it doesn't end at like a wall, right? It like ends out into like another street or something.
Yeah, it turns. It
Oh, it
ends at a
turns.
building,
So
but it
there's like a
turns.
wall at the end.
Yes, yeah.
Hmm.
It's dark in this alley, right?
You know,
At this point, yes. At this time of day, yes.
I'll still go for it. I'm gonna cast command at 3rd level, so
Okay.
I can command all 3 of them.
Okay.
Oops. Hold on.
Excuse me, Mr. Dwarf. We have to go to the tavern.
Yeah, in a second, Fang. Give me a second. Oh, I guess. Okay. Well, I guess I don't have to roll anything for that. It's them. They have to make a saving throw against me.
Right.
A wisdom one.
Okay. What are they saving against?
13. Then it's a wisdom saving throw.
They
Against
do not
13.
save.
I just command them. Run away from here. I'm getting Fang's accent now. Run. Run away from violence like you should. Go.
They're visibly upset. You can tell that they're trying to resist, but they cannot. They turn immediately and run. They disappear as the alley turns. The man gets up and he wipes himself off. He says, "Thank you so much for your help. What is your name?"
My name is Massive Dwarf, but you, sir, can just call me Dwarf. Do you
Well-
have somewhere to be? I myself am curious in the words that that man said. I would like to know what you do.
Oh,
I'm of a tribe of people called the Speakers. Have you not heard of us before?
I'm afraid not. Come, let us get out of this alleyway of the darkness. Let us speak in the tavern.
Oh, well, I really must be on my way. I have no business in a tavern.
Come. I wrap my arm around him, and when I start walking towards the tavern.
Okay, he follows.
Come. I will buy you a meal. Let's just go.
Well, if you insist. But I will not partake in drink, if that's okay.
Of course, I myself will not.
Okay.
do you not drink wine?
I do not drink.
Okay.
So the 4 of you walk towards the tavern. As you come out of the alleyway, you see there's a large fire burning in the center of town. Around it, there's a large congregation of people, and you see the priest on the stand, and they're talking, but you can't hear what they're saying.
Like a big bonfire
Yeah, the
situation?
the people are cheering.
Oh my god, was this a witch burning that was going on?
Can we see what's being burnt?
From where you are right now, you don't have a good view of it. No, but you can see
What is
We can
this?
see if is there like a big stake? Is there like a big wooden column?
Yes.
Oh,
There's a large
This-
plume of smoke rising up above.
Does it
I-
smell like burnt flesh?
You don't smell it.
I tell the gang, hey guys, we should go quickly. We have these at home. It's called a bonfire. It's a great time.
bonfire.
Let's go. Run towards it.
We'll have to postpone our little meal for now, friend.
Oh no. What have they done? What are they doing?
What do you mean?
I run in. Woo!
He's looking towards the fire. Georgie starts running in, ready to party.
What
Happy
is
to
this
think that he's
priest?
avoiding the tavern.
Priest, what is this?
You hear screams. A scream.
Woo!
Priest. Hello?
Priest. He's not a priest.
Oh, what? What is he?
He's a speaker.
Signal. Oh, speaker. What is this?
Hi. They're burning a person.
What?
I was hoping it wouldn't happen. But they're burning a witch.
You're rich. Does this happen a lot here?
You see a single tear fall down his face. He says, not often. But once is already too often.
I'd rather not be here.
Georgie, as you approach, you hear them, the priest. As you approach, you see that he's actually wearing the clothes of a bishop, not just a priest. And he says, "She used the tools of Satan. She used the tools that were unholy. Heretics, these are not miracles. This is heresy." The cries have halted.
There's a big crowd of people here?
Large crowd, yes. They're cheering.
Like, probably like most of the town?
Perhaps, yeah.
Huh.
What does the witch look like?
At this point, like barbecue, like charred.
Oh, she's
like,
already
yeah.
she's already great.
At this point, yeah.
Well, it's best we not tamper in their ways. There's nothing we could do with a corpse.
Yeah, I run back. Holy shit!
What?
He just burnt a person.
Yeah. I'd like to go to the tavern.
Okay. They had you head in to the tavern. It's not very busy. You hear people talking about like farmers talking about their goats getting fucked, and you hear people talking about like
Fucked as in like they got
I'm
killed
not gonna
or
elaborate.
like
It's so they're talking about like it's very lowbrow conversation is the point. They're like, you know,
your goat get fucked. Yeah, me too.
Like fucking goats. Like, half go fucker.
There's a guy there, yeah, he's talking a bit louder than the rest of the crowd, and he goes, if I see him standing on my land and I see and with his pants down, and I see a goat lying on the ground almost dead, of course I'm gonna hit him in the face. And now they want me to pay because he's gone blind?
What? Okay.
All right.
I feel like this is the less urgent
cousin,
matter.
if he wasn't my cousin, I'd have him I'd have him taken out to the countryside and buried in the ground. I'm telling you.
Tamer than that second part is a lot tamer than I thought. Let's just get ourselves a tape. We can just let this play out.
Okay.
I feel like
This town is pretty garbage so far.
Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
The merchant agrees with you. Yes.
I
would
also
agree.
hate to agree, but this
The people
place
of
seems pretty
Gresham
awful.
Are definitely the lowest of the low.
So are we done here, or is there a reward?
The agreement was that you would take me back after
To?
our business was done.
Oh. Do we get that reward now?
You're seeking payment. Do you want to take half of it now?
Yes.
Okay. He hands you each 150 gold.
So tell us about this quest.
We look to take my friend Tepesh home. He's lost his way and his memory.
Seems like a difficult quest. Where are we supposed to take a man that doesn't know where he's supposed to go?
No, I know this man.
Oh.
He's a good friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
Tepesh, like the guy who you were just with?
Tepesh is at the table too.
He's
Yeah.
sitting beside you.
Yeah.
So
Wait, so who's the person he knows that wants us, that knows where Tepesh is supposed to go?
He knows himself. The merchant knows.
I thought you said Tepesh is like lost and doesn't know.
Yes, but he knows him from before that.
so he wants us to take him somewhere.
At this point, we are nearly there.
You're being very vague. I don't know what you're talking about.
If we continue east a bit further, he will
How
be
much
able to-
farther?
Oh, you just want us to escort
Yes.
you and Tepesh.
Oh, you're coming with.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Sorry.
I thought you were just sending us.
Sorry.
Why don't you
Okay.
just tell Tepesh to go there? Yeah.
Okay, sure.
People start coming back into the tavern. They're talking about the burning.
But sorry, before they do,
Yeah.
I just take a quick glance around the tavern and see if I see the girl.
Yeah, you see the girl trying to pull a guy who's passed out on a table.
How is she supposed to get back? Are we going the other way?
You are. You're not. That's not your responsibility. She just wants you to just.
I go up to the girl and I tell her, "Hey, my friend wants his blanket back."
Oh yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'll let it go. It's okay.
Here you go.
Yeah.
She as she gives back the blanket, she immediately goes back to trying to wake up her dad. She says, Daddy, wake up! You hear someone walk by. You hear someone walk by as she's saying that behind you. He looks down at the table and he says, Nikolaj, that piece of shit.
God damn it.
Nikolaj is the same, like
The same Nikolai.
like the yeah. His name was Nicholas, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I go,
Play
hey,
him a song, Georgie.
use the if you get like a cup of water and just flash it on his face, I'm sure you'll get him to move.
If
And
you
then
put his
I-
head in a warm bowl of water, he'll move for sure.
And then I just give him that, and then I bring the blanket back to Fang.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Oh, by the way, I saw you pocket that fancy knife. You're pretty skillful.
Whoa, you're just gonna say that in front of the merchant?
No, because I imagine I stepped off to grab the blanket.
Oh, you saw that? Oh, you
Yes.
weren't supposed to see that. That's yeah, it's a thing I do.
Cool.
No problem with it. Okay.
Yep.
Dwarf, where are you while all of this is happening? Where did you go?
Sitting at the table with the speaker.
Okay. You notice he looks uneasily at both the merchant and Tepesh. He's gone pale.
So tell me what it is that you people do.
He stutters as he speaks. And he doesn't break his line of vision. Like his eye contact does not break with the merchant or Tepesh. And as he speaks, he says, "We provide aid to those who need it. We are a nomadic tribe. And when people require help, we provide it. We speak to God. And He gives us guidance. But we are not with the church."
In what way do you speak?
We speak with Him directly.
How do you hear his words?
Those who are speakers have always been able to. It's in our history. Though our history is never written, only passed on by spoken word.
By history. I see.
He gulps,
What?
and it's like a nervous gulp.
What kinds of things does the Lord say to you?
He tells
What kind
us
of guidance do you receive?
where to go, who needs help, things along those lines.
And what does your help consist of?
What does your what consist of?
Your help. Like, what is your help? What does your help mean?
We
What do
try
you
to
do?
feed those who are hungry, give shelter to those who need it, prayers for those who need blessings. He's gripping tightly on his on his robes by his thighs.
Well, I believe that you and your people are very noble. You should have nothing to fear. Is everything all right?
Yes, I think I better leave.
Well, if you must, I've enjoyed our conversation. Fred, I never got your name.
My name is Rowan.
Rowan. I will remember your name, speaker.
Yes. As he's leaving, he gets up, he looks down at you, and he says, like, so silent, you almost can't hear it, and he's right next to you. He says, Be wary of the company you keep. And he walks out.
Oh, thank God. So boring.
Bang,
Talk so slow.
bang, you returned.
Quiet. Oh, God.
You left before our meal has arrived. Would you like to share it with me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Georgie, you're here too. Would you also like to partake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tepesh doesn't order any food or drink. The merchant has some bread. As people are walking in from the congregation outside, you hear them talking about what happened. He said, "So I heard that that whore, the devil. I heard she learned everything she knew from a devil in the mountains." "I heard she was helping people." "Yeah, but not in the Lord's way. It can only be in the Lord's way. What she was doing was unholy, that Tepesh woman."
I think Tepesh like the same name as Tepesh. Like, what?
Tepesh as in an adjective or as in a name?
"Yeah, that Tepesh whore deserved to burn."
You want to like glance at Tepesh,
Yeah.
see if he reacts.
You see his eyes widen. He's staring at the table, at the cold wooden table, and you see veins spreading across his face.
Hey man, you're tweaking out. You okay?
Merchant, what's wrong with him?
He looks confused at him. He looks confused as he looks towards Tepesh as well. And you hear him mutter,
Lisa.
He gets up. His chair, like, it doesn't scooch back. It flies back and crashes into the wall behind, exploding into
Son of a
splinters.
bitch.
Chair?
Yes.
He stands up with that much force.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Just want to eat and get dry. This town is so garbage.
He's kind of an asshole.
He says. He looks down at his hands, and you see long, slender fingers and nails that are sharp. His skin goes paler than it was before. As his hood falls down, you see his hair is jet black and long. He says,
What have you done?
He like zooms across the room, and the guy that said the Tepesh whore, he slams that guy into the ground. You see the eyes of that man bulge out as he squeezes at his throat. As he crashes into the ground, the floorboards break, splinters fly.
Ooh, I'm gonna get up and run and put him in a headlock. Grab him like a full Nelson.
I'm just eating and watching.
I poke the merchant. Hey, control your buddy, man.
He's looking through his satchel.
Where the heck? Where is it?
Oh shit.
Where in the hell?
I kind of look at Georgie.
What are you looking for?
Ahem.
I cannot find my blade.
Why do you need that?
There is no time.
He runs towards Tepesh.
Wait, with me? I'm putting him in a headlock.
Okay, Dwarf
Like
runs
a
towards
full nest,
Tepesh
full
as
nest.
well. So, but he's zoomed across the other room, like it was like a blur.
Yeah, I'll kind of just
So you're
jog
heading
over.
that direction. You're running towards there as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you head that direction, the merchant does as well. He turns and he's not trying to stop Tepesh. Instead, he turns on the crowd and he takes like a defensive stance to defend Tepesh. What are
Merchant,
the other two of you doing?
do you want to fill us in?
Say it how you would say it in the moment. Like, this is like a tense moment, right? Like,
That is
Yeah,
how he's
I'm not
saying it.
really phased
Okay.
by this situation. I'm more interested than anything.
Okay. He says, what do we say in this moment? He says,
I'll pay you 10 times what I promised you. Keep the people away from him.
That's all you had to say. I stand up, unsheath my claws, take position 2.
nice. Georgie.
I reach into my bag, see the knife, kind of hide it, pull out my rapier, and back away, stay back.
Okay. So you kind of like hide out. You stay out of it is the point.
Well, no, I'm trying to like get people. I mean, not get people. I'm trying to like put distance between the people and Tavish and the merchant. And
Oh, okay, cool. So you're also so all of you are taking a defensive stance except for Dwarf. Dwarf, you're heading over, and as you approach to lean in, you see that Tepesh with his massive hands wrapped around the man's throat. You get a closer look. You see veins all across his face, and you see fangs.
Is this
his
familiar
mouth.
to us? Like, do we know what he is from at this
Yeah.
point? Okay.
He's a vampire.
Merchant, it would have been great if you told us earlier he was a vampire.
You knew what you needed to know.
Several people approach, they pick up chairs and whatever they have on them, and they start like running to attack you guys.
I'm still putting the dude in headlock. They're like a full Nelson.
Okay. You try to put him in a headlock and roll for athletics. You move in to put him in a headlock. He pushes you away so fast you don't even see it. I know that's a 23. He pushes you away so fast you don't even see it. Dwarf goes flying out of the window of the tavern.
Sorry,
Dwarf, you take 5 bludgeoning damage. That's it.
Dwarf and Georgie, do you guys have dark vision?
no,
Yeah,
I don't even know what a vampire is.
This fucking 200-pound dwarf in 50-pound chainmail.
Well, I guess I'm on the right team.
Sorry, how much damage do I take?
5. That's it.
The fuck
kinda
is a vampire?
Kind of skid off a bit. Okay,
Holy
Georgie says, "What the f is a vampire?"
Holy shit!
Look, just know we have to protect him.
This is Dwarf.
Not that he really needs our protection, but
Oh yeah, add in a couple of glass shards in his forehead. You've got dwarf in the current moment. What
Okay.
the fuck?
The merchant says,
Where is his wife?
I'm pretty sure we saw her burned alive back there.
he looks out. Like, you can't really see out, but he looks in the
Yeah.
direction of the door at the tavern.
What do you mean?
he says as he's like punching people and like keeping people away.
We passed a witch burning on our way here.
Which mankind will know wrath. The wrath of Dracula.
I agree.
Tepesh stands up. His eyes begin, like fire starts pouring out of his eyes to the side. And it just like starts wrapping around him. It starts consuming the tavern. Some people are trying to get out.
Guys, he's going sicko mode. Get out of there.
I would also like to get out of the building.
Yep. To clarify,
Merchant, I think it's our time to go.
The place is burning. The merchant looks to him and says,
Master, you're burning the place. The people will die.
you see the Nikolaj and his daughter. Nikolaj is still passed out. The daughter is trying to pull him. The fire is starting to consume the tavern around them.
They're in the corner of the tavern.
Yeah.
Back. Is it kind of dim there?
Not with the fires raging all around.
Okay. I'll go in. It's like a dash. My
Okay.
feline agility.
All right. You hunch down like a jaguar on the prowl, and you lunge towards the girl. The man is massive. I keep using massive now. He's humongous. The girl you can take. You can't take both.
It's time to go, young one.
No, I won't leave him.
through the window.
I cannot take you both. There's no time. I grab
She's
her.
crying. Full
What's
of tears.
stopping her from just following you?
The
I just
fire.
grab her.
Just
The
follow
fire
behind
kind of wraps all around them.
her. Oh, okay.
I grab her and I run up.
Okay.
I go through the window. That
And can I be getting up, like outside, and
Yes.
walking
yes.
back towards inside?
Okay. People are running out of the place as you run back in. Fires consume the whole tavern. Everything is aflame.
I'll walk towards where Fang is.
Towards where Fang is. Okay. You
There's no
see,
back door or anything, right?
Not that you can see. You see Fang is taking the girl out. Behind him, you see a man lying on the ground.
Yeah, I'm moving towards that.
Okay. You move in, and
I hold the man over my shoulder,
okay,
and I go back through the entrance.
okay. You guys. So Fang and Dwarf have exited the building. Georgie.
yeah, I'm going through the window. That dwarf got
That I
launched
can
through.
smash through.
Okay, so all of you at this point are standing outside of the tavern. The people stand. Some of them have run away. Some of them are on the ground in pain. They've gotten hurt. They look towards it. They say, "The devil. The devil. His demons are upon us."
You kind of did this to yourself.
No.
Seems like that was his lover you burned.
There's a huge burst of flames that shoots up from the tavern building. It goes up, straight up into the clouds, and then you see Tepesh's face like just it's gigantic. It comes down through the clouds in flames, and it says,
I will open the gates of hell, and all of you will burn, be consumed by the demons that you sought to kill. You will suffer in eternity. Burn.
Are we excluded from that? Or
the merchant comes running out of the tavern. Some burns on his body.
Merchant, I guess the quest is off. Before the troubles, I'm good to take the payment now.
He looks up at the sky as you're talking. Big smile across his face. There he is.
yeah,
What gold you seek? Perhaps it's just begun.
again, very vague. We just need the gold.
You hear a in the clouds above. Wind surges all around, almost like an inverted like cyclone, and then you see what look like giant fetuses, like bat fetuses, like half-developed bats falling from the sky. It starts to rain blood. They start to morph as they hit the ground. They grow fangs and they grow fur. Their wingspans are 15 feet. They begin to attack the people.
I think it's time for us to leave.
I agree.
I have the girl on my backlist.
Forget the cash. Let's go.
The speaker, you see the speaker dwarf, and he's like trying to help people up.
Swear allegiance, and you will be saved.
Dude is marketing right now?
No, I think that's the what's his face.
That's the merchant.
The merchant talking.
Oh, he's asking us to swear allegiance?
Yes.
Not to me. To him, the glorious one.
I already have an allegiance.
I'm kind of like, hey, man, do whatever you want, just don't hurt me.
I'll get up. Then we're all in agreement. Present my holy symbol. And I turn the undead! Blair!
Nice. Okay. There are no undead though. Are you talking about like the demons that fell from the sky?
Oh, wait. Yeah, I mean, like... Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Okay,
kind
so
of
you-
want to create like a barrier within 30 feet of me as we like move around.
Okay, cool. Okay, sure. So you chant the words of a prayer. An aura emanates from around the three of you. Georgie says, "You're kind of like whatever. Yeah, sure." So I don't know. Are you like in agreement with the merchant, or are you like trying to get out of there with Fang and Dwarf?
It's whatever at that moment gets me safe is kind of what I do.
You see
So,
people
like-
being devoured by the giant bats, the demons.
And they're swearing allegiance? And they still got devoured?
No. Those are like
Okay.
the people of Greshit.
Well, like, yeah, I'm like, okay, whatever, do whatever you want. And then the turn undead happens, and I'm like, okay, yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm agreeing with whatever.
Is the speaker like within sight?
Yes.
Speaker.
Help me. These people, they will not last against these devils.
There is no chance for them. Is there somewhere safe we could go? We have a
must save
child.
who we can.
Okay. Where do we go?
This way.
He leads you down the street. You see people being consumed by bats, being picked up by the bats, and like ripped to pieces, eaten. And as they bite into some of the people, you see the people begin to turn. Buildings go aflame, and you guys are running down. He eventually takes you outside, like just outside the edge of the city limits. And there's an old, looks like an abandoned building. He says,
In here we may be safe.
Are you sure?
My granddaughter, she can protect us.
Alright.
where did you put Nikolaj?
I kind of just forgot about him.
I know. Okay, that's
I
fine.
mean, he's
Sure.
immovable, so.
If well, no, I had him like.
He had him
Oh,
on his back.
Or, like, I mean, if Fang still has the girl with him, then I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say that I still had him over my shoulder. But
Okay. All right. Do you guys go into the building?
Yeah. I don't really have a choice at this point.
I trust the speaker.
I trust the speaker. He seems to have a lot of information.
He's
So
a pretty
far.
cool dude. So
As you walk through the doorway of the abandoned building, it's like you're walking through like water. The noise from outside just stops. There's nothing. You see a girl standing. She has her hands in some sort of like spell configuration, and she seems to be putting up some sort of shield on the door.
Who have you brought here, father? Grandfather?
This is Sypha. So I think at this point, I was waiting for a different moment earlier for it to happen. But if you haven't already noticed, I've taken some liberties and I've conjoined a couple of different stories here. But the one that I'd like to explore with you guys today is
This is my favorite anime.
Castlevania. And
Actually, this is an anime.
oh, it's not about that. We're playing. You guys are actually playing Castlevania today, but not really. It's also gonna tie into the events of last session. But you guys are now in an abandoned house that Sypha is protecting from the demons, and you have Nikolaj and his daughter with you, and you're with a speaker. You've left the merchant behind, and if
Oh yeah.
just by fate, Georgie has a very, very important knife on his person that actually makes a big difference in a lot of things. So let's see how this plays out. Yeah. But I'll ask you guys. I know Marco's seen Castlevania. Have AJ, Brian, have you guys seen it?
no, I haven't watched it.
Okay.
I like half watched it.
Half watched it. The game. Have you guys played the game?
No.
Okay, so
No.
you're not familiar with the characters, or okay.
When you
Okay.
said Tepesh,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's Castlevania.
I know
Oh,
that
are you serious?
Simon Belmont
Yeah.
guy.
I didn't get your first your initial.
Because when you
reaction
said Tepesh, I thought
Yeah.
you were just pulling the character, and then we got into the town, and then there's more people,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, okay. You said speaker, and I was like, oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's take a quick break, and you guys can decide what you want to do after that. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a quick break here, and then we'll come back. Today we're playing Castlevania Hardcore.
I was originally gonna give my
Okay.
character a different accent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I couldn't nail it, so it's okay.
Okay.
You know, I was questioning if it was
Okay. I think I know
not
what you're
good.
saying. And we're back. So, you guys are now you're at the edge of the city limits. As you walk through the door into the abandoned house that the speaker led you to, it felt like you were walking through water. There's some sort of spell that's being put on the abandoned house itself that seems to be keeping you guys safe. You see a woman that appears to be holding the spell together by herself. And you have two people with you. One is the farmer, Nikolaj, and his daughter. What do you do?
I let the girl down.
Okay.
We should be safe here.
Or are we, Rowan?
This is where we're staying at. Oh. This is where we're staying at the moment. You see a few other robed people.
And you're certain we're safe?
If Saifa can hold out till morning, then yes. I pray she has the strength.
How long is it till morning?
At this point, it's about midnight.
Okay. Is there any way we can help her?
Just give her space.
Alright.
So what else are you guys trying to do here at this point?
I'll give the blanket back to the girl.
You give the blanket to the girl. Okay.
Here.
Thank you.
Try to calm down.
What were those things that fell from the sky?
I don't know. But the speaker says we wait till dawn. So we should stay here.
Okay. She looks over to her father, but doesn't move towards him. She stays close to you, Fang.
So is anyone gonna tell me what that was?
They opened the gates of hell. That was some sort of demon lord.
I think
And-
he mentioned Dracula.
I felt there was something wrong when I sat at the table with them. Something made me feel uneasy. I had no idea it would be him. There are stories of him defeating entire armies on his own, drinking their blood for sport. They say he lives in a castle on a mountain, not too far from here.
But I thought those were just rumors.
He said that mankind would face the wrath of Dracula.
Hmm.
Does he plan to destroy the whole world?
Perhaps. I don't know his intent.
Does he have that kind of power?
If the stories I've heard, if there's any truth to them at all, then yes.
So we are doomed.
Sypha looks back at you guys. You can see her breaking out in a sweat. She's focused, but she looks back. She says, "Not if we can stop him. I will stop him."
I admire your optimism, but we saw what he did back there.
She's like, her breathing is heavy. She goes, but she's trying to control it. And you can tell she's, "I will go to his castle if I have to. And I will kill him as he sleeps."
That easy, huh?
I can do it. You see the shield falter a bit, and then she refocuses, and it comes back.
And who will protect your people while you're gone?
They cannot attack us during the day.
And what
That's
of
when
the
I'll
night?
make my move.
That doesn't give you much time.
He will not make it to nightfall. Not with my magic. Her grandfather, the older speaker, goes,
I worry about her. I don't think she can carry this burden alone.
Sucks to suck.
Okay.
This guy's really fishing for it.
Fine. I'll help. What do you need?
"Escort her to the castle."
Another escort mission.
Yeah.
Can you give us a vampire hunter, please? And this young girl and her father. Oh God, father, can you take care of them?
Yes, we will take care of them. We will keep them safe.
Whatever you do, don't let them go back home.
He pulls out looks like a white stone, and he starts drawing on the ground at his feet. And then he kneels and he takes what looks like a prayer, like he's in like a prayer stance, and he his eyes roll back to where you only see the whites of his eyes. And the white drawing on the ground starts to shine. It stops. Not longer, like, it doesn't even take a minute. He stops and he says, I've asked
the Lord to provide us with aid. He says he has sent for help.
Whatever you say.
Okay. So what are you guys doing? At this point, Sypha is holding up the shield around the building, and you guys have agreed to go at morning.
I just set my place up where I'm probably gonna rest. I start going through my things,
Mm-hmm.
kind of just juggling the new knife that I found.
Okay, and out in the open?
Yeah, kind of just like twirling it, catching it.
Where did you get that?
The
Oh,
old
this?
speaker says.
Actually got it from that merchant.
That
Well,
was...
I took it from that merchant.
Well then, that was no merchant. That is a blade of a devil forge master. To bring life back to the undead.
I remember.
Really?
And can this help us?
It's the magic. It's the magic of Satan. I would not touch it.
You can attune to it if you'd like.
Kind of late
AJ,
now.
My precious.
you have time.
Oh god, this is where we're going.
It's Lord of the Rings crossover.
Okay. So,
Georgie wants it.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level.
Okay.
Og 5 health at 2nd level. What?
No, 10. 5
Oh,
and
it's
5.
10? Oh, okay.
That's pretty good. Then you're only down like a bit.
I'll
Sorry,
go
wait,
sit
I'm
next to the girl.
I'm not done yet here.
Oh, sorry.
Then I'm gonna use one of my harness divine power to gain back that spell slot.
Okay.
Level which can be no higher than half your proficiency bonus, rounded up. So it's 2nd level.
You see several creatures outside of the building. They're like starting to surround the building. They're looking in through the windows and through the parts of the building that have broken down, and it's like an old broken down building, right? So there's parts of it where it's missing. That's still being blocked out by the shield, but they are looking through it, seemingly looking for a way in.
I'm gonna go down for a short rest here.
Am I attuned yet?
It depends. Fang, what are you doing during this time?
I'm just sitting with the girl and telling her what
Lush?
our plan is. Huh? Yeah. What's her? Do we get her name?
Lisa.
Oh,
No.
Lisa? No,
No,
that's
Lisa
that's
is Dracula's
Tepesh's.
wife.
Luna?
Did you ask
Luna?
her? Or...
Something? Okay. Hey, what is your name?
Irina.
Irina. Name Fang.
Thank you for everything, Fang.
Don't worry about it. And then I guess I'll tell her what the plan is, and that they need to stay here till we come back.
Do you think my mother and brothers and sisters are safe?
I hope so. They are far enough from the town. Hopefully they're okay. But it's not safe to travel there. You shouldn't leave.
Okay. At the end of that sentence, there's like a boom. There's that coming from above. Some dust falls down from the ceiling, and you hear loud footsteps.
Go check on Cypher.
Okay. Yeah, so she's at this point, she's like on the ground. She looks very, very tired. The grandfather walks over and he's like wiping her sweat, giving her some water.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I can hold it. I can do it. She's looking weak and pale.
I asked the grandfather more like urgently. Is there anything we could do?
Every bit of force against the shield will make it harder for her. But I would not ask you to put yourself in danger's way. I think she can hold it.
There's too many lives on the line. Georgie. Dwarf.
Joji.
Georgie.
Georgie.
Georgie. Yeah. I think we need to go outside.
Can't wait like an hour.
I don't think she has an hour.
Spell some gem.
Okay, so what do you guys
I mean, if they don't want to go out, I'll go out.
We have to fight.
Go out too.
We
I'll
have
let you
to.
fight outside for an hour without me.
Are you sure?
I mean, all I get is my channel divinity back. It's
Good.
not huge. Channel divinity, and I roll a hit dice for my health, but that's all I was planning to do. It
Okay.
just we don't have my turn the undead for this.
It's okay. Oof. We'll do our best.
Okay.
Got
So-
to lose these characters, guys.
Let's do this. Okay. Does Georgie just agree? Like, do you go to Georgie? What do you say to Georgie?
Me?
Yeah, I have newfound confidence in the weapon I have, and I'm pretty much invincible now.
Okay, you're not attuned to it yet, because all of this happened kind of before
Dang
you got a
it.
chance.
Do I have to like focus to be attuned to it? I guess so, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's like you like investigating the item. So yes.
How long? For an hour?
Yes, for an hour, undisturbed. And
Time is of the essence, Georgie.
Okay.
he's like,
Okay.
I see him contemplating.
Fine. I'll do it after.
Alright.
I can hold it. You don't need to go out.
Okay, clearly you can't. We're gonna
Don't
die.
be prideful.
Just shut up and
Just shut up.
Okay. We're
What is
going.
dwarves? I want to hear dwarves dialogue.
We go out there now, I will be weaker.
If they break the barrier, you won't get time to rest anyways.
Then let us go.
Very well.
I have no objections.
Okay.
Oh, I'll turn to the girl. And you, You should learn to rely on others a bit more.
And also, why isn't my menu popping up? Please keep my pet mouse safe.
What?
What now?
I have a pet mouse in my inventory.
This whole time.
I don't know why. It's
Do you take it out?
It's the third item in my inventory. Yeah, I take it out. I give it to her.
I lick my lips.
No shit.
I also lick my lips.
For me,
No. What the heck?
thought it was just a snack.
This is
Back out.
Pete. This is Peter.
Peter looks good.
Yes, indeed. Back out in the wilds with my brother. Peter was a very fine meal. A nice treat.
I love Peter.
Peter's squeaklage.
So yeah,
Ew.
Peter,
Here you go.
yeah.
As you
If
walk
Georgie
out,
dies, he's gonna play as the mouse.
you walk out. As you're walking out, the girl grabs at your hand, Fang, and she says, "Please be safe."
We'll try.
You walk out through that feels like almost like water as you're walking out of it. Your arms or your weapons are ready, and you walk out the door, and you see immediately two demons swoop down, their wings open wide as they go in to attack you guys. Three of you guys roll dexterity saving throws.
Man, you just stepped outside.
Well, they were waiting to ambush.
Man, dwarf just cannot roll dexterity.
Okay.
Oh.
Dwarf and who is this? Dwarf and
Georgie.
Georgie. Yeah, sorry, it's confusing. Dwarf and Georgie, you guys get pinned to the ground, or knocked down. You're prone.
Was I frightened?
No.
Why not? These are demons
Would you?
that I haven't seen before. Okay, I don't
for
even know what a
Constitution, then.
vampire. I don't even know what a vampire is.
He has no idea what's going on.
This is probably my
Not
first.
immediately gets pinned to the ground.
Yeah, and I come from this this
This
halfling
this
village.
Is Georgie
He's tiny.
smaller than? Is he smaller than dwarf?
He's gotta be. He's a halflings are shorter than dwarves. Dwarf isn't that small.
Oh my god, yeah, he's so tiny.
Like
He'd be
dwarf-
terrible.
Dwarves can be up to like 5 feet. Like dwarves aren't
Oh.
tiny. They're
Okay.
they're still medium creatures, whereas halflings are small.
I'll ask you again. Am I as a halfling? Hasn't seen this shit before. Am I frightened?
Roll for Constitution. We'll find out. The dice will tell us.
So if it's a higher roll, I am frightened.
You are not.
Well, I want to be frightened because
You're just gonna roll low.
I have this advantage on frightened saving throws
Okay.
on frightened. So, so am I still
I will
rolling?
let
for
you decide if you think that Georgie would be frightened of these creatures by the way that you described it. I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm frightened.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a 22 then.
Okay.
That's all I was fighting for.
Okay. Very good.
Did they miss me then?
Yes.
Okay. Are we like? Is it dark in this area or? Dimly lit?
The moon is shining blood red.
Would you say that's dim lit?
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay. Let's. Okay, no. Minute 30 on the clock. You guys can choose what you want to do. We're doing no initiative. So just let me know what you
Okay.
guys would like to do, and then we will make that happen. I'll roll for
I
that.
shadow step.
Hmm?
I'd like to go behind.
What are you? Like, what's your class?
I'm a monk, but I'm the way of the shadows.
Oh,
I'd like to shadow step behind him. I could teleport in darkness. Between the shadows.
can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you see. Okay.
So I'd
Sure.
like to.
What's the
That's
ground
crazy.
underneath me made of?
Huh? He just sinks into the
What?
ground.
How'd
Why?
you know?
Why? Oh, damn it! God damn it!
What?
So-
What?
Is the ground dirt or is it
Stone.
stone?
It looks like stone.
It
Stone.
looks
Why?
like stone. Yes!
Why?
His ability that he talked about earlier. It's okay.
I'm out of here.
So I'm imagining like like the night crawlers like plume of smoke, like a black sort of,
Okay.
and then I'm behind him,
Cool. Whoosh.
and then I'll take my unarmed strikes, so 2 strikes and an extra. That's it.
Yeah. So don't roll for it quite yet. Georgie,
Yep.
dwarf.
Dwarf, you go first.
It's right there in the chat, baby.
He's
Can
actually
you, can you
doing.
describe it to me, like how you want it to happen?
Troll.
So he like knocks me prone, right? Or is he pinned on top of me? I mean, either way.
No. He knocks you prone. Yeah.
Okay, he knocks me prone. So as soon as like I stop moving, like from the impact, I just sink into the ground slowly and disappear.
It's like the Simpsons meme where he like just
Yeah.
sinks into the bush.
Exactly like that.
We're all like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I thought you were helping.
No, he was not.
Okay. Cool.
I guess he's going for a short rest.
I can stay in here for 8 hours.
And we never saw Dwarf again.
Go. You can make my screen black if you want, because I'm supposed to not be able to see anything while I'm in here.
You bastard.
Or I could just close my.
Just go to sleep.
Okay.
Okay. For me, I'll use this mobile feature that I took. So I'm speedy. My speed increases by 10. When I use the dash action, and difficult terrain doesn't slow me down for extra movement. And when I make a melee attack against a creature, Jesus, I don't provoke opportunity of attacks from the creature for the rest of the turn, whether I hit or not.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stab this demon with my rapier and use mobile to can run away, run this way, probably around the corner. So I'm gonna stab him and then just run till I reach this corner and probably like wrap around the corner.
Okay. Okay. Everybody roll. Except dwarf doesn't need to roll.
Yeah.
Fang, roll for your attacks, and Georgie, roll for your attack.
Oops, was that me?
Oh my god, 3 hits.
So it's not a sneak attack.
Okay.
It's just a regular.
Every hit
Oh,
lands. Roll for damage, and that's nat 20. Crit.
14 to this guy next to me.
Okay. So as you rip through him with your claws, he tries to bite at you.
It's not claws, it's fists.
Oh,
Like,
really?
My palms. Yeah, I
Oh,
can use
okay.
my claws if I want, but
My bad. Okay, so you pummel into him with your open palms, and each impact here you hear like bone cracking beneath, and beneath his leathery skin, he falls dead.
I don't think the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's giving you the extra for the crit, but I don't like that. I don't like the
I-
extra D. We're gonna double the 7, so that's 14. He also falls dead.
Oh, I really didn't need to mount this stone here. This was a
Okay, I
little
run.
bit of an easy fight.
I still continue my run.
As Georgie runs to get around the corner, Georgie, I'm gonna ask you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Why?
there's something.
Oh, he's not very wisdom. 15.
Okay. I don't know if this helps you actually. Georgie, you're covered in a ray of light towards almost like blinding for just a moment, and then you feel an immense fear taking over.
Hey, well, I have
know,
advantage
that's
on
what I
fear,
said.
so. But wait, so it failed. Like my wisdom saving throw
Yes, it
failed.
did.
Wow.
Fang, you saw the ray come from up above here.
Wow. Did it stop my movement, or did I actually move after that?
Okay. Well, yes, yeah, you can move. As you turn the corner, you see 4 more demons moving in towards you here.
Son of a bitch.
I see Georgie like run past me, and I don't see a dwarf. I'm like, where are you guys going?
Gone.
And there's Georgie over here. I'll zoom it out a bit. There you go. All right. And
By the way, we have. I don't know if you're doing the vision thing, but we have vision of everything.
yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
I was just having issues with the map. So yeah, it's fine. Okay. Minute 30 on the clock. Go ahead.
Okay, well, would you say it's dimly lit up here as well?
Everywhere. There's no like sources of light right now.
Perfect. Oh wait, yeah, I shadow step up here.
How many of those did you get?
Doesn't say.
Wow.
It's
There
a
you go.
bonus action. It's a bonus action.
Oh, okay, cool.
I will unleash a flurry of blows.
But you can't see over here, right?
I have dark vision.
No, but I mean it's like above you, behind him. So you wouldn't be able to see onto the roof, right? Or is it just an area that you can see?
It just says
Okay, it's okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It
Okay,
just says
fine.
unoccupied dark space.
All right. Dwarf is chill under the stone there.
I'm gonna
Stone.
come out of the stone.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop up, convey my surroundings, and well, because I can see it, I know there's a demon right there. But
Yeah.
when Dwarf comes out, he's gonna look around to see there's anybody there, and then I'm gonna smash that thing with my warhammer two-handed.
Okay. Yeah, so as you came back up, it was trying to claw through the stone to get to you, without luck. You come out swinging. You guys can roll, or Georgie, what are you doing?
Okay, I turn the corner. George is like, shit. There's another like 4 demons here. So I walk up, I shank him, and I run. I use my mobile action again, and I run this way instead.
Okay. So you move in to shank. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody roll.
Sorry, I was gonna just say I'm not doing flurry of blows.
Oh, what are you doing?
Just doing my regular strikes.
Okay.
Because I realize flurry of blows is a bonus,
Okay.
and you can't do that. My first strike is a advantage because of the shadow step. So 25.
Okay. Nice.
Does 16 hit or no?
It does.
Okay. 8.
Where's the damage? Oh, there. I see. Okay, you just did it right away. Okay.
Yeah, I just did it.
Okay.
I rolled
It's,
damage too on my 17.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Does this
All right.
17 hit?
17 does hit. Yes.
And 9 doesn't, right?
It does not.
Then I would like to use this.
You miss with an attack roll. You can spend 1 to 3 key points to increase your attack roll by 2. Okay, how many points are you?
Um, 3
3, so 6 on what was it?
on the 9.
So 15. Yep, it hits.
Okay.
Nice.
Georgie, sorry, I just forgot. So you're frightened, so you get disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. Actually, no, it's only while the source of your fear is within line of sight, which it is not. So you're good.
I'll go ahead and roll my damage now.
Yes, please. Yeah, ready to roll for damage. The beasts move in.
Irish.
Georgie, you go into attack, and your blade meets this one before he can get within range of you, and he's gonna take 8 damage. Your rapier pierces into his chest, and he screeches out in pain. But another demon comes flying and bites into your collarbone. And oh, okay. You're gonna take 18 damage.
What
and
gotta be kidding me.
dwarf swings. That's it. 6. I would have thought more.
It's just 6.
Okay. All right. So you swing, and you hear, you feel the impact against the demon, and you open up a wound with the blunt force of your hammer against his rib cage, and you see blood, crimson red, starting to flow down. Fang Li.
I did 23.
Damage?
Yeah.
Holy crap. One hit after another as you stand beneath the towering Cyclops. This is the building, by the way, that you guys are trying to protect.
Yep.
Oh,
Right here.
Okay.
And he looks unscathed
from what I just did.
from what you just did. Fang Li, you can roll dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Out here.
19. Very nice. He shoots down a ray from his singular eye. It shoots down towards you. You dive off of the building, and you fall. You roll to save yourself from getting hurt. Georgie, you took the damage, and then you said you wanted to run without
Yeah, I
opportunity
dash.
attack. Where did you go? Can you, sorry, go all the way? Yeah. Just here?
So dash is double
Yeah.
so I took 10 to go here. How much do I have actually?
I don't know.
So it's 35 times, so I have 70?
Yeah.
So I have 60 more. I'll go here, and if I see demons, I'll probably
Excuse me.
run the opposite
Yep.
direction again. Are
Yep.
there demons?
Yes, there are.
God damn it. So what, I have 40 left?
Mm-hmm. You can't run
35?
that direction, though,
Why?
because this is the source of your fear.
Can I
can
hide here?
you
Is there
can
something
run-
I...
This is a
Huh?
building. This is like an old, broken down, looks like an old home.
I'll hide in the...
Okay. All right. You go into hide. Roll for stealth.
Okay, wait. I think it's a trait of mine, though. I don't know if I have to roll for it, but here,
Oh.
let me find it.
And Fang Li is good. Dwarf hit the thing. And okay. You have to hold them off for 8 rounds. It's been 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Before sunrise.
Did I notice anything after I attacked that thing? Did nothing happen to it?
Nothing happened to it.
But I didn't notice
hit
like
hard.
any like.
Like you hit all your strength, like with all your strength, and it
Yeah.
still did no damage to him. You can roll for
Okay.
intelligence.
It's not gonna be good for me. That's alright.
You rolled well on your saving throw.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not gonna roll for intelligence.
Okay. Okay, what's going on? Georgie, you got something? Oh, there. Sorry, you come to hide even when you are obscured only by a creature that is at least one size larger than you. Okay, no, so that's
Like it's
just
just
saying you can
explaining.
hide behind people.
Pardon?
Yeah, I think it's just saying you can hide behind people
Okay. So I still have to roll for
for stealth. Yeah.
a hide. Okay, I'll do that then.
Is this the new round? Like, that he's doing
no.
his stealth roll, or is it still the okay?
Yeah. Nice. Georgia, you dive through the broken glass window, not making a sound, nothing but air, nothing but hoop. As you go through the window, you roll, and there are several mice that scurry away.
Peter.
The floor is damp.
Peter.
Okay. New round. What are you guys doing? Minute 30 on the clock. Go.
Do these guys move though?
Who?
All these new demons?
They have not moved yet.
Well, there's some up there too.
Yeah, I'm just wondering like they're gonna reposition during this whole thing.
I see the.
They were in movement. You saw them moving towards you.
Can I see the big guy from where I am?
Yes.
Or is he okay? I hear the stuff that goes on, like when Fang is dodging the dude and like falls off the roof. I turn and look at that direction. I notice the big guy on top of the roof. I'll cast a guiding bolt at him.
Okay. Fang. You gotta give me what you're doing.
Yeah, I guess I give up on that thing for now. I heard commotion over where Georgie was, and I'm kind of assuming he's still there, so I'm gonna climb up these buildings.
You don't get 30 unless you have something that gives you 30.
I have I'm able to climb like 20 feet, and then because of my claws, I have a climbing speed of 20, and then
Okay, cool. So, okay, what's your total speed?
65.
What?
I mean, because 45 speed is my, but then I don't know how that works.
No. You have a climbing speed of 20. Usually, climbing would be half your speed. So, instead of whatever it is. So, it's okay. Basically, the point is you still have movement, even after you climb.
Okay.
So, okay,
Can
so we send you over here.
I'll like pounce on him.
Okay. And dwarf, Georgie. They're moving in.
I told you what I was going to do.
Oh, right. You're doing your guiding bolt on the guy. Georgie.
Yeah. So can I would you say I'm out of combat or in combat?
You are out of combat, I guess, but you're still like following the
Okay.
rules of the time.
Yeah.
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 You want to attune? Okay, come
What?
on. You want to attune to your thing?
No, I was just seeing if we can use this background feature. So I know the secret patterns and flow to cities. I can
Sure.
find passages through urban sprawl, as with Miss. I can travel between two locations in the city twice as fast as your speed would normally allow.
Yeah, that's absolutely battle.
Okay. Basically, my grand plan is to get behind this whatchamacallit.
Creature,
That creature. So
the one-eyed creature.
I don't see what's on this side of the map because like that's just how it goes. But I was planning to get Georgie like to wrap around, go the long way, and then come up here
Okay.
for a nice sneak.
All right.
But,
Twice as fast as your speed would normally allow. Okay. What's your speed?
35 unless I'm dashing.
You got plenty of speed to get there. Sure. So you're going through under the buildings. You go through a sewer. You find a grate, and you climb up the other side of the building while he's looking down on Dwarf. You approach from behind. Dwarf, what are you doing? Oh yeah, you're guarding Bolt. Okay, everybody roll.
And then I won't.
I didn't. Sorry.
Oh, what
I
do you?
didn't say I was doing. I just doing my normal attack and then flurry of blows.
Okay. Nice.
And then basically I wanted to assassinate. I didn't know if I could do it this round, but since
You didn't dash. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a crit. Okay. Everything hits except for the 10.
Including my 18.
Where's your 18? Yes, your 18 hits.
Yay.
and
Go
then
ahead
I'm
and roll for
gonna
damage.
sneak attack. Please.
With advantage, that hits. Okay. Yeah, so your guiding bolt shoots towards him. The light shines, and he winces from the bright light, and he closes his eye, and he looks like he takes a step back, like you did something
Woot.
with your attack. And Georgie, you sneak up from behind the one-eyed creature, and when he's not looking, you get the jump on him. This is gonna be a crit. You can roll for damage. Whoa, 21. Okay. So you sneak up on him. It's a crit. It's like, this is the opportune moment to stab. And where do you go for the attack?
Oh, I guess I'm a halfling, but how tall is this thing?
15 feet.
Oh shit. Okay. Maybe through the so from where his legs kind of start to separate, just upwards.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa.
where's Marco?
Yeah, he just.
Man, if my internet keeps acting up, I'm gonna switch to Telus.
We're back. We're
Okay.
back live.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Who cares?
We're just waiting on AJ. There we go. AJ's back. And okay, cool. AJ's back. We got Marco back. All right. So we're gonna dig back in. And here we go. So.
Oh yeah. So I need to roll my damage.
Okay. It must be hard to watch here.
Oh.
Triple fives.
Okay. So what's the totals?
Hmm?
Total damage?
10 to the one directly in front of me, 5 to the one on the side.
Okay.
So what do I crit, by the way? If it is crit.
The total.
So it'd be like 21 times 2?
21?
Yes. As you stab in towards him, you can't penetrate the skin.
Good to know
Yeah.
that was useless. All that effort.
He turns to look at you. Roll a dexterity. The laugh. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
God dang.
Did either of these die?
No. So the first one took
8
10
damage.
damage.
Yeah, 10 damage, and the second one 5.
This one's hurt already, right?
Yeah, but still not dead.
Okay.
Here, wait. I gotta. Oh no, he's already marked. I'll mark this one. And they move in. These two move in here, and dwarf. This one attacks you and bites into your arm. You're gonna take 16 damage.
Yeesh!
Wow, you guys are doing great with the dexterity saving throws. You jump out of the way, but before you can react, like the ray shoots down at you, and that's what you jump out of the way of. And then he reaches down to grab you. And oops. He picks you up and he holds you by your collar.
I pit pocket him. I'm just kidding.
He has no pockets. Where are you?
I pickpocket his heart.
Okay, and Fang, the other two, these two move in, surrounding you.
Yeah.
And okay, two of them are able to hit you.
I think Marco's frozen. I think Marco is frozen.
Oh no, go on break. That was the worst position he could have frozen.
Oh no. sticking around. This is Castlevania Hardcore D&D Adventure. We're experiencing some technical difficulties, but we'll be right back with more blood sucking, more
D&D.
duplicate. Here we go.
I kind of want McDonald's now.
And
Don't know if I should.
All right. I apologize. We're having some technical difficulties here. I'm gonna try to rearrange it so you can see what's going on.
You know what I just realized?
There we go.
I put a plate on my bed from our first break when I ate, and I completely forgot about it. So I just had this plate randomly on my bed in the entire time. Disgusting.
You want to explain what's going on while I adjust this, Brian? Sorry, I can't focus. And
Yeah, so basically one of our players, Marco, is having some difficulties with his internet right now. We're unsure the specifics of what's going on, but he's basically his router is going down. It's happened twice. We thought it was fixed after the first time it happened, but then it happened again, and this time it seems like he is done for good.
he's just done for.
Yeah.
So we're gonna end the session early today. Thanks so much for coming out and watching. And we'll see what happens next time our heroes are able to next time as the battle continues here, just in the city of Gresham. So we'll see you guys next time. Brian?
Yeah, make sure you guys like the stream. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment if you want to, if you want to tell us about how much you liked it, or if you want to tell us what we can improve. We appreciate any feedback.
Improve on your internet, damn it.
Exactly. That's the kind of stuff we like to hear. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Peace.